Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Elizabeth Oboro. I'm Elizabeth KG. Now, if you're new, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Now, today we're going to be concentrating on this very cliche saying that I've heard like so many years. I'm sure your father, I'm sure your great grandfather, like I said this saying, and it's all about loving other people as yourself. But because loving other people comes first, we just forget about the other part. And now this channel is a twist to that golden rule to make sure that you're doing your best for other people and you're also doing the best for yourself. If you're new, welcome once more, and let's get started. In thinking about loving other people as yourself, you need to consider and make sure that whatever decision you're taking or whatever decision we are taking, because I've been that person where I paid more attention to loving other people more than myself, and trust me, that is not good. You need to be able to make sure you're being your best. As I said previously, make sure you're being your best for yourself and for your friends, your family, the world around you. Now you need to ask yourself this question. It's really simple. You need to ask yourself, okay, if I'm doing this good, have I considered myself in it? Am I going to hurt myself in the process? And now we need to think about, and now even when it comes to our job, we need to make sure that we're being the best at our job, but we're also taking care of ourselves. That is, we're not spending too much time at the office and it's taking time away from our family, away from our friends, away from our loved ones. You need to make sure that whatever it is you're doing, you're channeling that energy towards the right things, and you're making sure that you're surrounded with love, not just for other people but for yourself. Thinking about loving other people as yourself, you need to consider and make sure that whatever decision you're taking or whatever decision we are taking, because I've been that person where I paid more attention to loving other people more than myself, and trust me, that is not good. You need to be able to make sure you're being your best. As I said previously, make sure you're being your best for yourself and for your friends, your family, the world around you. Now you need to ask yourself this question. It's really simple. You need to ask yourself, okay, if I'm doing this good, have I considered myself in it? Am I going to hurt myself in the process? And now we need to think about, and now even when it comes to our job, we need to make sure that we're being the best at our job, but we're also taking care of ourselves. That is, we're not spending too much time at the office and it's taking time away from our family, away from our friends, away from our loved ones. You need to make sure that whatever it is you're doing, you're channeling that energy towards the right things, and you're making sure that you're surrounded with love, not just for other people but for yourself. Now, we're brought up with the saying, treat people as you want to be treated. But the truth is, in this world we live in now, that is not very applicable. People will treat you regardless of how you treat them, because now this world is very self-focused, and so you might end up really just spending all your energy in treating people the way you want to be treated, and that is not reciprocated back, because that is the world we live in. So you need to make sure that whatever decision you're taking, you need to make sure that is worth not just to the other person but is worth also to you. You need to make sure that you're not sacrificing all of yourself to keep someone else happy, where you're depressed, where you're sad, where it's killing you slowly. Now, the twist to this golden rule is how to love yourself, how to take care of other people without hurting yourself, and also putting yourself first. Now, I think this saying was coined out of the Bible, and it's true. Like, I'm Christian, I've seen it several times, and it's love your neighbor. I think it was among the 3 greatest commandments, and it was love your neighbor as yourself. Now, and what it said, now I know that we did this differently when we were brought up with saying treat other people as yourself, but what the saying means is, if you're treating this person with 80% of your energy, then make sure you're putting the same 80% back to yourself. But now it's not the same way, and we need to learn how this can be the same way. I'm going to be giving us 5 vital keys, like 5 splendid, wonderful keys, where if you apply it, you're going to notice that you're paying just as much attention to yourself as you're doing to other people. Now, vital key 1 is don't judge harshly but see clearly, and that is the truth. You need to be able to not just base all of your impression on the way the person speaks for the first time you've met them, the way they acted, all the things they did, but you need to take cognizance of these things also. Do not turn a blind eye to them. That, like, if the first time you meet someone, the person is slapping on the person, don't be like, No, he was aggravated. No, he's not that kind of person. Because the truth is, if you enter a relationship with that person, and I'm talking about when I refer to relationship in this channel, except I explain further, it means relationship, whether with your father, your mother, your sisters, your fiance, your husband, your boyfriend, a friend, your bestie. It refers to just relationships. They are all relationships. Now, if that's the first time you're meeting this person, it might turn out that that person might be abusive in their relationship. So you need to be careful. Don't judge other people actually. Like, don't focus your 100% perspective of the first time you met them on that first impression, but make sure that you're thinking, you're giving them time. And what that means is when you don't judge people actually, but you see clearly, you're able to notice who they are, because you're actually going to be speaking to them, you're going to be asking them a question, you're going to be being very observant, and then you're going to be noticing all these little things to them, and that is just going to empower you in pursuing that relationship. And even as the relationship grow, you're still going to keep noticing, you're going to keep being observant, and you're still going to be able to draw, okay, is this the kind of person I want in my inner circle? Is this the kind of person that will allow me love myself the way I'm loving them? Because guys, there's a people in this world that they want your entire being to be focused on them, and you don't need those kind of people in your life, trust me. So you need to make sure that the way you're loving these people, they also allow you to love yourself, and they will not get angry, they will not get mad, they will not get abusive towards you. Now, number 2, do not gossip. I'm serious, like, do not gossip. We have a saying in my village, and this is very roughly translated. It means do not talk about the king behind his back, because the words we hear are report to him. And now what he's saying was is just focused about, he's trying to reduce the way people gossip about other people, even if it's a king, a lowly servant, it doesn't really matter. People are people. And the truth is, when you start to talk behind other people's back, you stop saying some things about the person, you stop saying the good side of the person, and it's going to affect your behavior, your character towards the person. Now, this channel is about this particular topic, rather is about loving other people and loving yourself just the same way, without hurting yourself trying to please them. You understand? And so what that means is you're going to be your best for the person. Now, one of the ways of being the best for the person is to not gossip. Don't speak behind their back. Now, the rule of thumb here is, if anything you can say behind their back, there is no need saying it. Anything you can say to their face, rather, there's no need saying it behind their back. No need. If you have a problem with someone, make sure you're speaking it to that person, so that if it's a relationship you want to continue, you want it to grow, a healthy way, having all the rights in your train, then you need to make sure you're actually telling the other person, so that they are aware of how to grow, and that way you're being the best for yourself. Because now you're trying to demand of them to treat you the way you deserve, to treat you the way you want to be treated, and you're also helping the person out. So this is like a win. Now, this third vital key is really, really important. In loving yourself, in loving other people, we need to learn to be straightforward. Now, this word is so freaking diplomatic that it seems as if people don't have clear stance anymore, because now we all have different circle of friends. Some friends are very hyper, some friends are very passive, some friends are introverts, some friends are choleric. So we all have this different circle of friends, and it's really, really easy for us to become lost, like we lose ourselves in these different circles. But make sure that in whatever circle it is you find yourself in, whatever time of day, you are straightforward. If you believe in something, stand for it, say it. If you don't believe in something, you don't have to go passive aggressive over it, because I understand that some people wait, but you need, and also not just passive aggressive, but you don't also have to go aggressive. You need to learn, we all need to learn how to stand up for the things we believe in, how to stand up for the people that we believe in, how to stand up for ourselves, the things that we believe in. And in doing that, you discover that people are going to find out that, oh, Elizabeth doesn't like that, oh, Elizabeth definitely likes that, and it's going to actually ration out those people that you shouldn't need in your circle. Because trust me, 20 friends don't work for 20 years, but the friends that will go for 20 years will build a bond that is going to enrich not just their vision, not just their goals, not just their personal vision or goals, or shared vision and goals, but it's going to enrich their relationship and enrich the lives of other people, other relationships around them. So we all need to learn this vital key and employ it. We need to be straightforward. And please, caution to the wise, while we're being straightforward, make sure you stay respectful, make sure you stay kind, make sure that the words you're using are not the kind of words that if other people use on you is going to hurt your feelings. And I think one of the things my mom really taught me when it comes to being straightforward and communicating your feelings is to find out how this person responds to feedback or to constructive criticism and go that route. Now, we need to find out how people respond to issues, and because there are some people that they just need you to be like, babe, I did not like what you did, I felt hurt, I did not think that was all right for you to do that because of so reason. Whereas there's some people that they just need you to come in slowly, like, why did you do what you did? Now, these are two different kind of people, so you need to find out the kind of person he is and find out the best way that you being straightforward is not going to hurt their feelings, but it's going to actually help them be better. Fourth vital key actually is being thoughtful and patient. Now, when you're loving yourself the best of way and you're loving other people the best of way, you're going to have to learn to be thoughtful, how to be sensitive to other people's needs, how to be sensitive to your own needs, and how to be patient with them. Not just patient with them, but patient with yourself. Now, loving yourself means sometimes having to forgive yourself. It means sometimes if you make a mistake, giving yourself that time to come back from that wrong. So the fourth vital key, guys, is we learning to be thoughtful, we learning how to be patient to see the result that we actually need. Now, the fifth but not the least way to love yourself just as other people, the pivot point to the twist to the golden rule, is living selflessly. Now, I know you've been wondering why living selflessly even has to be here, because it's about loving yourself, so it means focusing yourself. But the twist of the golden rule means actually loving other people as yourself, but not getting out yourself. That is, the decisions you're making, they're right for you, they're right for what you're planning to do, they're right for what you're pursuing. And it all boils down to this: we all need to. Now, part of the characteristics of love is sacrificial. That is, there are some times where I will do something for you. It's not going to hurt me. Make sure it's not going to hurt me. Like, it's not going to hurt me emotionally, mentally, but it's actually going to strengthen you. It might be foregoing a party to go and talk to that friend. It might be just doing something extra for that person to make sure that they feel loved and they appreciate it. And I think that's one of like the best way to the golden rule is being selfless. But why being selfless? You need to ask yourself, okay, now is this sacrifice going to hurt me in any way? Remember, I said earlier, you need to be sensitive to your own needs. Now, if you're going to share someone up, but sharing them up means bringing yourself down, is it possible that you could find a better way to do that, where the person mood is better, they feel better about themselves, and your mood also is also good? I think that's one of the best ways. And guys, so those are the 5 points to the twist of the golden rule. Trust me, if you employ these 5 points, you're going to do better in relationships, you're going to feel better in your relationships, and other people will actually feel that great being around you, because they know that, okay, you're being the best that you can be for them and yourself. You need to learn, we all need to learn how not to push ourselves out there for people that will not even push themselves out for us. Now, understand that love is sacrificial, so it all comes down, you decide, you think, you decide. You need to decide what is best for you, because what is best for someone else might not be the most convenient way for you or the best way you can feel love, but you need to find out what is best for you. You decide. You don't let people get away with hurting you mentally, emotionally, or in other aspects because they didn't think you were going to get hurt, or because you didn't communicate it well to them. We need to make sure that we're loving ourselves, we're loving other people in the best of ways. Treat people as you want to be treated. I don't think so. I don't want to join those words together because it brings people before ourselves. So what I really want to say, to me, this is what the golden rule should be. Love yourself, love other people. Like, love yourself first off, love other people. I think those two should be very, very separate, so when we're going forward in life, we know we're doing the right thing for ourselves. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching this video. This is the month of December. This is my birthday month, December 28th. So happy birthday to me in advance. But make sure you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed already, share this video to anybody you think they need to hear this message. Share this video. I love hearing from you from our social media platform on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. So make sure you get across to me on those platforms. You can also comment on this video. I definitely will respond the moment I get notified of it. Okay guys, have a blessed week and happy new month. Have the best of months. Have the best end of the year. Take care guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.